As an entrepreneur, small business, or even internet marketer, I have a question for you. How do you generate a customer? Well, most customers come from leads. Okay. How do you generate leads? Well, if you're like most companies today, you're generating leads online via website traffic. And did you know there are basically three different types of traffic? The first way, you can buy the traffic. You can pay for clicks via pay-per-click advertising. Now that can get pretty expensive, particularly for very competitive keyword phrases. Okay, the second way is you can borrow the traffic. What do I mean by that? Well, you can do affiliate marketing, you can do email marketing, you can do joint venture marketing, and that's very effective. But that takes, it's my little clock here, that takes time and that takes effort to build those relationships. Well, there's a third way that you can generate traffic, and you can generate it in an accelerated fashion if you follow the right process and system. You can generate traffic for free. And you're probably way ahead of me because I'm going to talk today about how do you generate traffic using online PR. Now you may be thinking, and that little voice in your head may be saying, I'm already doing all this other kind of traffic. I'm doing, I don't have time for another traffic method. Okay, just take a deep breath and let me share a couple key insights with you. All right? Okay, so first of all, online PR has a really unique benefit. Now, one of the things that I like about it is it has a low barrier to entry. You may be familiar with this expression. A lot of times companies use that in terms of entering a market. I'm using it in terms of entering a new marketing method. Why does it have a low barrier to entry? Well, you can get on the first page of a lot of the new search engines and even some of the regular search engines following a simple system and formula. Now, you may be thinking, hey, online PR and publicity, that just reaches the media. Well, that's right. But we're going to put the media off to a side for a second. I'll come back to that in just a little bit. I want to talk about reaching prospects and customers directly. You don't need the media. We love the media. We want the media. We don't need the media to be effective. Do you know what the current definition of PR is in press releases? Well, here's what I found at dictionary.com. An announcement of an event, a performance, or other newsworthy item issued to the press. That kind of sums it up. If you're in the 1940s, because now we have a new landscape. Here is my 21st century definition of PR publicity. A proven method to instantly and consistently generate leads from the media, the public, and other trusted sources via tested online methods. That's right. So you are able to reach those customers, and you're able to reach another really exciting group. And how can you do that? No, that's not the sun, but it's close. It's called the halo effect. H-A-L-O. That's one of the benefits of online PR and publicity that I have not seen with some of these other traffic methods. PR and publicity is seen as more credible, as more believable than advertising. And because of this, I've seen another dynamic, and that is, in addition to reaching the prospects, the customers, and the media, you reach another very valuable and often unexpected group. I call this group the super influencers. Influencers are very powerful. They might not be the end user, but they can influence that choice of that purchase or that exposure. Let me give you a few examples from some of my past customers. One customer did a press release. He was approached by a pharmaceutical company to be a spokesperson for an ADHD medication. Another customer was approached and asked to star in an infomercial. Another customer was approached and asked to write a column for Billboard magazine. His specialty was entertainment insurance. Do you think a relationship with Billboard magazine might be valuable in terms of reaching these super influencers? That's some of the power that you will find within online PR made easy. Now, in summing up, I'm going to ask you, I started with a question, I'm going to end with a question. And that is this. Actually, I'm going to do a clean sheet of paper too. You have a choice, and there's a lot of good information products out there on any number of different topics. Do you want bits and pieces, little piece of the puzzle here, little piece of the puzzle there? Do you want bits and pieces, or do you want a process and a system that work today and will work tomorrow? The beauty of online PR is I've seen it generate leads for days, for weeks, for months, yes, even for years. Now, if that hasn't changed your perception of PR and publicity, I don't know what will. Again, this is online PR made easy, the blueprint to generating website traffic fast.